Here we go. So first, I want to start by saying congratulations on this huge opportunity.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
And now tell us, so what's your name and what's your company?
My name is Kiley Summers, and we have a financial technology company. I mean, let me just start over. You cutting this up, right?
Yeah, we're gonna cut it up.
All right, cool, cool. All right, so my name is Kiley Summers. My name is Kiley Summers, and I am the founder of Spendebt. And Spendebt is a financial technology company designed to assist people to pay off debt, leveraging micro payments through everyday transactions. Also, like to tell people, we on a mission to help save 1 million people from financial fatalities every time they swipe the debit card or have a banking transaction.
Oh, wow. So what motivated you to get into this?
It's really been a lifelong lesson of understanding finances and the impact directly with finances that I've had not only as a young adolescent but also as a young professional. I mean, I got in debt, over $100,000 after I graduated from college, right? And they say being first generation is great, which it is, right? Because you set this new trajectory with the family. However, it comes with a lot of first time buying of things, right? Whether that's the car, the furniture, all of that stuff. And really, we just found ourselves in over $100,000 of consumer debt. Shortly after college graduation, both my wife and I. And then, really just remembering how I grew up and coming from humble beginnings. Man, I wanted to not just stay there. My mom ran her leg of the marathon race, right, to get me to where I am. So it's like I can't just stay here or be living check to check as an engineer. How does that work, right? We shouldn't be. They put us in a position to win, and so I needed to do something about it. And so we became debt free a few years later. And when became debt free, we noticed that there was other family and friends, people close to us who were suffering from consumer debt. And so it was like, man, how do we help people in this situation that we just came out of? And so God planted this idea inside my head to help people spend money and pay off debt at the same time. So that was my inspiration. It's really to help people. Again, it goes back to our mission, and we really want to help people through their everyday transactions.
Wow, that is a very inspiring story.
Yeah,
So
I
it leads
appreciate it.
to my next question. How did you find out excuse me, how did you find out about the Black Founders Exchange program?
Man, it's Google. Everybody knows Google, right?
Right.
More intimately or more specific to the Black Founders Exchange, it was Erica Plybuck who shout out to her and Med Hall. They are killing it. They in everything. They definitely was a part of the Google Black Founders Exchange, and she said by far this is was one of her favorite programs to go through, and she highly recommended me to apply. And so just by her, her character, who she is as a person, her referral came at a very persuading way for me to put my application in. Right, it was no guarantees I was going to get in. However, we wanted to ensure that we put our name in the hat and leave it to the judges to make the decision. So that's how we found out about it. It was through Erica, and I have a few other friends who've been through since her cohort as well.
Wow, what a blessing.
Yeah, yeah.
And they saw the value in your company and now you're part of the program this year.
Come on. Hey, I'm truly excited and I can't really wait to take part in the immersion week with other great founders from across this country, Black founders who are just really making their way and looking to have an impact not only in the world but within their family.
Yeah, the 12 best of the best companies.
Oh, yeah.
That leads me to my next question, which is when you applied, did you feel like your company would be accepted? Why or why not?
And that's why I applied, right? Because I feel like we were ready and we had an opportunity to be a part of this cohort, right? I mean, at the end of the day, if I was judging myself, I would definitely let myself in, but that's being a bit biased. But we've done the work, right? And I think that's important. We've done the work. We stood up a company. We've helping people. We have the traction, and so just based on the logical things, absolutely, I thought that we had an opportunity and a chance to take part. Not to sound, overly confident or cocky, but I think we've done the work to compete, not only in the applications, but we've done the work to compete as a product, as a financial technology company, alongside the other ones that are stood up in the world. So why not put your name in the hat in order to scale, to grow, to network with one of the largest companies in the world, to get behind you and support you. So indeed.
I agree. So, how are you hoping that this program is going to impact your life and your business?
Man, that's a that's a loaded question. But we want to. Let me say this: it's the expectation, right? When you think about expectation, let's think about a woman for an example. When she gets pregnant, right? She waits 9, 10 months before she has that baby, right? And when she have that baby, it's life, right? But it's the expectations to build above those 9 months, right? And that's the same expectation as a founder that I have, right? We've been kind of, being impregnated with this business. We birthed the business. Now the business is kind of going through that growth phase, and so the expectation is to continue to strive and hit those milestones. So the expectation is to leverage the opportunity to partner with Google, to learn from Google, to definitely take part in the network, and to learn from the people who've already been there, who've already done that, the subject matter experts, to help us get over the hump, or to meet that person that we need to meet, or to acquire the talent that we need, or to raise the capital that we need in order to continue to go forward. So these are some of the expectations we have in participating in this program to help get our company to the next level. And that's really what it's all about. We want to scale, to grow our company, and leverage Google and their network and partners to get where we ultimately want to go.
Well, I'm sure that this interview will age very well then in the next years. So my last question for you today is, do you have any advice for any upcoming Black founders who are interested in applying, but maybe they're intimidated by the process?
Yep. You never know. I always tell people, don't count yourself out, right? Being a founder, being a Black founder, right, is all about operating out of this place of faith, right? You have to have faith, and you can't count yourself out. My wife always tell me, look, just continue to show up, right? So if you don't put your name in the hat, if you don't apply, you're not showing up. So just show up, put your name in the hat, put your name on the application, submit it, right? And here's the thing, you never know who you're gonna meet, what you're gonna learn. And so why not? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I tell you this, in my past, and some of the things that we've been afforded over our short journey is been because we showed up. And so for me, like, I had to at least put my name in the hat. And for any Black founder out there who's thinking about the Google's Black Founder Exchange program, look, you don't have to think about it. Just do it. Just do it.
Well, thank you so much. That was a wonderful